institutes that were in their kind of backyard, so to speak, to work together to nominate what they felt were the kind of areas of impact that would have the highest need in their community. We received 5 nominations total, and we're very proud to announce that Allen Street, that was nominated by Pastor Greer, and Rex from Bethel, and Todd Schaefer and Eric Green from University of Akron Off-Campus Student Services. So I know that they had a fun experience. I think they rented a van or something along those lines to do their assessment. Todd, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, we took a university van. So
Okay.
we didn't rent much.
Why don't you guys stand up and just share it? Because I think this process...
One of the things that I think that helped us maybe is that we had a blocking map that showed us what we thought could be rental properties versus owner-occupied properties. So I think that really helped us when we were going around looking at the streets. And we drove around the entire area. We knew that from this plotting that there were 2 streets that had a lot more owner-occupied homes. So we were concentrating in that area. The other thing that helped us is that we were looking at concentrating on what would be a nice gateway into the community too. So if it was, so if you were looking at making it a lot nicer for the community, this would be an entrance point. And the part of the street that we chose was Allen Street near Liggett.
Yeah.
The reason why Perry and Steve from Truly Reaching You, which is the organization we're partnering with, really liked this street in particular, besides the reasons that Todd and Rex spoke of in Eula, there's a wide array of scopes of services that could be done on each individual property. So some properties could just use a good paint job. Some properties need a new roof. Some properties need siding. And not every house needed everything. So we're really hoping that we'll be able to sprinkle around the funding enough to impact more of the street compared to what we could have done on some of the other streets that were nominated. Really, it's all going to depend on who comes to the table. So Todd and Rex and Eula, we've already spoken with them, and they are prepared to get the word out to everybody on the street to get them to at least consider applying for the program, and then we'll be able to really, narrow it down to each individual property to see what type of services we'll provide.
Now you have a question.
Local farmers, and I also am a local farmer. I have the cool, awesome local farm here in the UPA over on East Crozier Street, and all the vegetables there I grew at my little farm on East Crozier Street. Even the corn, I have a cornfield. It's beautiful. I'll drive by and see. I'm in between Brown and Burkhart, behind Akron Bible Church is where the farm is at. And then I have 2 shops, one on South Main and one across from Akron News Stadium. That is a cafe. And like I said, we work with all local farmers. Even your flour comes from Millersburg. Everything you ate today was grown by somebody within a 100-mile radius of where you are sitting.
Delicious.